let's go back to Minecon 2018. This was the year that the Mojang developers gave the Minecraft community the power to vote for one biome to be updated in the game. Do you remember it? Well, if not, here's the trailer.
Hi, I'm Jens.
And I'm Agnes. We work on Minecraft. Hi!
Minecon Earth is returning to your screens on September 29th this year.
And we're calling on you to help shape Minecraft development.
We'd like you to choose which biome we update next. The one with the most votes gets cool new features and mobs. Let's take a look at the options. During the Minecon Earth livestream on September 29th, we'd like you to choose which biome we update next by voting for it during the show.
The one with the most votes gets cool new features and mobs. Our deserts have always felt a little...
In need of refreshment?
No, in need of palm trees. And some friendly guys to keep things interesting. Jens, you know that meerkats aren't actually cats, right? Jens, everyone knows that meerkats are part of the mongoose family.
To the tiger! To the tiger!
There's nothing quite as Swedish as eating fresh berries.
Or enjoying a freshly crafted campfire.
Why surrounded by 1 or 2 or 5 foxes? The foxes aren't planned to be a hostile mob, right, Jens?
We haven't decided yet.
Onwards! Yay! Baobabs! They are the best trees.
You and your baobabs. Crazy trees with a silly name.
Still cooler than termites.
Ah, termites. The way they snack on decomposing plants. Just adorable.
Well, neither compares to the long-necked, feathery wonder that is the ostrich.
Hello? So it's up to you to decide which biome we update first. Check out Minecraft.net for more details.
But when do we get to vote?
On September 29th, during the Minecon Earth livestream, Agnes.
It was a rhetorical question, Jens.
September 29th!
So as we all know, the Tiger Biome won, introducing berries, foxes, and campfires. The other options that we had was, of course, deserts, introducing the prickly pears on the cactuses, meerkats, and I think it was the palm trees. Meanwhile, the Savannah Biome, we had the chance to introduce Baobab Trees, termites, and ostriches. Now, as we know, this was 3 years ago. However, we did get promised that even if the features didn't win and get voted during Minecon 2018, that these features would eventually be introduced to the game. This page right here is the official Minecraft feedback website. On the confirmed and announced features, you can see things like meerkats, ostriches, baobab trees, mangrove trees, things like that have actually been announced. But we're kind of still waiting for them. So my question in today's video is the Savannah biome going to be updated next? But as you know, the Minecraft developers are taking a long time to update the next biome. So the Minecraft community decided to do it themselves. Before we check out today's Savannah update, I have a question for you. If you could add, remove, or change one feature in a Savannah biome, what would that be? I'm not gonna lie, I think Savannah biomes are already one of the coolest biomes in Minecraft, but what we have today introduces even more features. We have things like the Baobab trees. We have things like ladybugs. They're really, really cute. We also have pillager outposts, which have been updated. And yes, these guys will fly around. We'll even get the occasional rock spawning. How about fallen leaves? Oh yeah, and let's not forget about the dry mud block, which can be used for decoration. So pillager outposts, new and improved. And also, this will bring new pillagers to the game, which I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about these. This is an Inquisitor. These guys are really, really strong, but he's not the only new pillager that's been added to the game, because we have the Vindicator Chef, And even another really, really tiny illager as well. I even managed to find this. And I have no idea what this is, but we're going to break our way in and find out what it is. It has bookshelves. Oh, this seems to be like a new and improved dungeon. Okay, that looks like it's attached to something. That's a spawner, so we gotta be really careful there. We have even more loot inside of here. That's a trap. We have traps in there. We even have the new candles in here. So new, oh, even potteries. Which I think these actually might produce something for you. We will check all of this out in today's video. The creator of this is Vism. There'll be a link down below as to where you can check them out, and also a download for this, in case you want to mess around with it yourself. The first mob we have today is the Inquisitor, who has a life of 50 and an attack of 10. He will wield an iron sword and a shield, and on his booty, he even has a regen potion, which he will actually drink if he's taking damage. So let's grab this. And let's grab this. Let me read a couple of details about this mob. Part of the Savannah Patrol can be found in a pillager post. After he rose in rank, he was given special training to face the heroes existing in the Savannah, making Arch Illager's troops expand even further. Equipments. He carries in his hand an iron sword. He carries an iron shield in his arm. On his belt, he carries a regeneration potion. So these guys, I already showed you, will spawn inside there. They're pretty strong as well. And they look pretty cool. So we just grab ourselves, let's say a villager for now. They will, of course, attack villagers. They don't like them. And like I said, they're pretty hard hitting. So 2 hits and you're going to die. Now, if we grab myself a sword myself, if you do a little bit of damage to these, they'll also eventually begin to use their regen potion. There you go. He's using it. So now he's good to go. He drinks it, takes it from his belt, and then puts it back on his belt. But again, they will have like, it's kind of like infinite potions. That thing is really cool. And there you go. It's no longer on his back. So when he's drinking it, it's just in his hand. And then when he's finished, it's back there again. Next up, the mob we have here is the Vindicator Chef, who has a life of 50. I'm not entirely sure how much damage that these actually have. Now, these guys are pretty scary as well, and I will show you. Vindicator. Story. Part of the Savannah Patrol can be found at a pillager post. He was ordered to take care of the Savannah, being the highest rank in the biome. A Vindicator who received shards of power from an evoker was ordered to stay in the Savannah and began experimenting there, creating the villagers. Equipment. In his belt, he carries a pouch with amethyst fragments. When the bag powder discharges, he switches to a bow, capable of firing rockets. Behavior, able to summon villagers, stomps, and traps, fires rockets, convert ostriches into a mount, convert villagers, baby into pillagers. So this guy has a lot of power. So the villagers are these little guys right here. But let's grab some villagers. Grab a couple of villagers here. Let's summon this guy and let's do this, right? So he has a pretty big power which can cause an explosion. If we manage to get ourselves a baby villager, he can... that's... I literally couldn't move. He's now got a bow, which fires rockets. So you can see the explosive bows again. Look at him. He's really strong. So this guy is like the highest ranking. He had a bow in his hand and now he's changed back. Can do it again. There's a huge explosion that can happen again. I don't know how I'm able to summon a baby villager, but he can convert them into villagers. Okay, so check this out. I found the baby command. So if we do summon a baby one, he can convert them. It's actually really, really cool. Check this out. Come on. Come on. You got this. No? Need to get a little bit closer to him. Let's try it again. Let's summon a baby. He can convert the baby into a villager. So these guys are really, really fast. And they're linked to the chef. Villager. Life 12 and attack of 5. Let's read the details behind this one. Hidden somewhere in the world. He has only one purpose. To serve Chef Vindicator. After reports from villagers that their babies were missing, villagers began showing up during the raids. Is this a chef scheme? Equipment. You carry a wooden sword in your hand, or you can carry a bow. Behavior. It can be born with a bow or a sword. So let's grab the little baby villagers. And he's got a sword. He's got a sword. I think he's got a bow, yeah. So 2 different options there. They're really, really fast too, like baby villagers. So let's check out the other mobs we have available. We have a ladybug. Now, ladybugs come in a whole range of colors. They're natural to this biome. You'll see them flying around a bunch. Now, the details behind this. The habitat is a savanna. They eat muka fruit. Has a chance to spawn a ladybug soldier. His attack is 5. Wait, is that meant to... Oh, there's the soldier. Wait, if I go to / game mode S, does he attack you? Will he attack me? Oh, he will attack me, and he's really strong. Let's not die. Oh, he killed me. I take that back. Not all of the ladybugs are friendly. They have a soldier one, and he's pretty strong and will attack you as well. Next up, we do have an ostrich, which is actually a confirmed feature. Now, we have an egg here, an ostrich egg. You can't just place these. You are going to need something called a nest, which is this thing. And if you place this inside a nest and an egg, eventually you'll get yourself a ostrich. A couple of things about the ostrich. They will spawn in savannas. From time to time, they go hunting for ladybugs. Can mount for Vindicator Chef. They hide when they take damage. And they can drop things such as eggs over time and feathers if killed. So if we do this and we hit him, he'll hide his head in the ground. Now, he's got a mount, and that is because the chef can ride these. So if we grab ourselves this, you'll see he has no thing on his back. But we get this guy. He will... Oh, he's riding this one. Now he has one on his back. So any of the so-called chefs can ride these into battle. I'm curious, though, right? If I can actually ride it. No, unfortunately, you can't ride them yourself. But if you hit them, they go in the ground. I love them. Next, we have a warthog, not a warthog. The details behind this. Habitat, savanna, life 20, attack 5. It has the same behavior as pigmen. Loot drops is basically leather. So these little guys here, they basically act like pigmen, so they won't do nothing until you attack them. Oh, you get pork chop too, okay. So yeah, just like another boar kind of thing. You see this? Think it's a chest. Think again. This is a mimic chest. Now these things can actually drop loot, and the loot that you get inside of here is very similar to the loot that you can find in pyramids and loot chests like that. So after a certain amount of time, we're going to have to get our sword here. He will drop items. And then it will go stable like this. And then when you hit it again, it will drop more items eventually and just stay still. Come on. There you go. We got even more items. So this time we ended up with a really, really good book. Now let me read the details behind this, because I think it's actually really cool, the story that is in these mobs and stuff. Story. After suffering a spell from ancient humans, they were left to rot in ancient temples as traps. Behavior. It hides like a chest. When opened, it turns into a mimic. It has the same loot as chests found in temples. Attack. Life is 70 and attack is 12. So if you're checking this out and you think you find a chest, it's probably not a chest. Well, it's a chest that wants to eat you. The last mob I have for you today, this is a moss skeleton. You probably noticed it's not burning. Well, the moss skeleton does not burn in daylight. It carries a blowgun. It doesn't die in the sun. Attack is 5 and life is 20. When dying, has a chance to release poison. So you gotta be really careful on these because they have a chance, and you will get these, by the way, and you can shoot things with these, which I will show you all the features available as well. So if we just even get a poison effect from this, there you go. It leaves a poison gas cloud behind. And those are all the mobs. Let me know which is your favorite one. There's also a bunch of loot that is available in this, which you will just see in the savanna biome. This is just a gold bundle, and when you break it, you can get gold nuggets. I showed you the nest, which is used for the ostrich egg. We've got rocks. We have this, which is a spike trap, and if you stand on it, it literally stabs you. We have fallen leaves, and this is the muka fruit, which I believe the ostriches eat these. Let's go and check if the ostriches eat these. I think it's the ostriches. Where did he go? Is that a baby ostrich? I think it is. Wait, let's get another ostrich real quick. Try it. Do you eat these ostriches? Is it ostriches that eat these? Or maybe it's these. I think it might be... It might well be these that eat them. All I know is one of them eat this. Let's see if it is you. Is it you? Yeah, they eat the mucka fruit. Okay. So it is the ladybugs. Throughout your Savannah update experience, you will see the Baobab Trees, which, again, are a feature that will eventually come to Minecraft. Now, these comes in all forms, like the logs, the planks, the stripped, the doors, the planks, the slabs. These will come in a whole range of things, and I think they look pretty cool. I think they did a real good job with the texture of this one, so I kind of like it. I think I like the door a lot as well. I like the stripped variation of the door. And then, in your world, you're going to see dry mud everywhere. Dry mud comes in dry mud form. It comes in dry mud chiseled, and this is kind of broken there. It's really annoying. We have a slab, we have stairs, and there are so many more variations for both the trees and the mud available. A couple other things you will find throughout this experience. The blowgun I showed you. A bucket of ladybug, a magic amethyst, I think it's meant to be a wand, and I've showed you how that works. And this literally just, like, attacks things. It fires arrows, but you don't need arrows to use it. It's pretty good for attack. A bucket of ladybug. Honestly, one of the most random things I've ever heard of. Was still pretty cool. And this will summon a raid. I kind of don't want to summon a raid right now, but that's what it does. If you're lucky enough in your Savannah update experience, you can find ancient temples like this one, which I believe is what I managed to find before, which was like a dungeon. But this one's not fully embedded in the Savannah mountain. So I've not checked this out before, so let's see what is available. So you fall down into this complex, which has 4 different directions. It does have a bunch of mobs. You gotta watch out for these traps too, because these things will poison you. We have... Oh, that's a mimic. Oh, okay. We have a mimic there. Oh! We have a trap that's gonna fall you down to your death. So if you made it this far, you're lucky. We've got loot, potteries... No mimic chest this time. A bunch of gold inside of here. Another mimic. I don't even know if they attack each other. On the other side, I did notice that we have another chest as well. Mimic? No mimic. Looting, fire aspect, and knockback with a golden apple. Again, you guys get the idea. It's a really, really cool concept. And I strongly believe that the Savannah does need to be updated. And maybe some of this stuff could be an inspiration to the developers. So I really do hope you enjoyed today's video. It took me quite some time to set it up, so if you could leave a like, I do really appreciate it. I think my favorite thing has to be the mobs and the Vindicator Chef that can ride the ostriches. Hope you have a great day, stay beautiful, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.